Christina, it's time to leave Lagos. What was the parts that you liked about Lagos?
The boat cruise to see the Algarve Coast.
Yeah, the boat cruises are cool because you can like get 1 hour or 2 hours.
Yeah.
And tons of restaurants.
Lots and lots of restaurants. Really nice, the walking part. You walk everywhere. Just like Lisbon, you walk everywhere.
And beautiful streets, like those marble cobblestones are spectacularly beautiful. What do you think of our stay here at the Lagos Central Hostel?
I kind of like it. We're in the center of everything. It's really nice.
Yeah, Booking.com helps me with that. I kind of try to be in the old towns and it works really well. I also like to keep things under $100. So this came in just under $100 a night, which for this region, pretty good. And this is our second hostel. These hostels are good in Portugal, eh?
Yeah, it's really good.
Like our hostel in Lisbon, this is a fairly good size, right?
Good size.
So I like that. Quiet, nice vibe here. Yeah.
I'm giving this place 1.5.
1.5 thumbs.
Quiet. If you need the staff are there for you.
So it's also really close to the train station. So we're just going to walk over the train station.
Half an hour with my luggage.
Yeah, awesome. And then we're going to roll, a couple hours on the train to Faro? Yeah, well, yeah. So we're going to roll over. This looks like there's a place to get breakfast at the train station.
Right on the train station.
So everything you need. There's a table where I set up my computer. Lots of power. Some of it's not where you need, but just use an extension cord. Nice stay here at the Lagos Central Hostel.
Yes.
Christina likes it.
I really like it. Yeah.
Time to leave. Huh? Oh.
I feel like I'm being...
Don't lose your brakes, Christina. They don't have a run out lane. Breezy down here by the water.
I have my sweater.
Yeah, just a scoreboard. You're on the front. You're going to get there before anyone else. Good morning. It's a new day, and we're getting ready to head right out of Portugal to Spain, to Seville. It was always part of the plan. We've been moving south in Portugal. We're in the Algarve, sort of center of the Algarve. It's sort of the main town, Faro, on the Algarve Coast in southern Portugal. We're going to jump on a bus today and head over to Seville. But right now, Christina and I are going to do a little talk about where we've been staying. So we're staying in another hostel. Turns out hostels are the way we've so far kept our per night costs below $100, just barely below $100, because we want our own room, we want our own washroom, no shared washroom, and we like to have a place that has somebody there that you can talk to. And so far, all the hostels that we've gone to, including this one in Portugal, have met those requirements. They've actually been pretty good. So let's talk about this one. This one's name is Residential Condado Hostel in Faro on the Algarve Coast. Now, when I booked this, the only room available was the bunk bedroom. You might wonder, what is a bunk bedroom? What does it look like? Well, it looks like this. It's got room for 4 people. First thing I gotta say is, this is the smallest room we've been on this trip. So to put 4 people in this would be quite spectacular, but if they were good friends, I guess they'd do okay. Christina slept on this side, I slept on this side, and we used the top bunks to put our stuff. So that sort of worked. Good thing we have this, because there's not a lot of floor space here. Basically come in the room. This was kind of handy. This little commode closet thing to put your stuff, but it's a sort of a narrow door. But you know what? It's clean, it's efficient. I think it wins as having the most electrical plugins that I've seen. So you got 4 plugins up here, on either side of the top bunk. But then you've also got 4 plugins there and a 5th plug-in there. So that's a lot of plugins in a small area. There's a small little table over here with no electricity. Your electrical plugins are all on this wall. So I used this table for a computer table and just sat on the bed. I do that a lot in our travels, and this was one of those kind of places. Nice, bright, clean washroom. I think it wins for the best shower of the trip. No waiting, warm water, easy to control, has shampoo. It wins. Best shower of the trip, and also best little veranda of the trip. It actually functions, it's clean. You look out on the neighborhood, a residential neighborhood. It's awesome. Really nice stay. There's a restaurant across the street. Restaurants kind of sprinkled around all around. So I like that. Christina, what did you think of our stay here in Faro and our stay here?
Oh, we're giving this place 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
I don't know.
It gets a higher rating than the last one.
Yeah, it is nice. I don't know what the conversion is that for euro, but
yeah, it's going to be
less than $100 Canadian dollars. That's good.
Yeah, less than 100. Yeah. I'll figure out the exact.
But there's no elevator.
Yeah, it's a walk up. All of our places have been a walk up, right?
There's no elevator. So.
Yeah, it's us trying to keep it down below 100.
Yeah.
So far, so good. But in Seville, where we're going, I totally failed. I couldn't even get it down below 200. So we'll see what the situation is there. But for here, what about Faro? What did you think of Faro?
Well, after Lagos and after Lisbon, Faro is very quiet.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit quieter.
Yes.
Plus, we hit on the one day that we wanted to go out on the water. We kind of hit rain.
Yes.
We got out to the beach. We succeeded.
Yeah.
But then the rain hit.
Yes. Yeah. And there's no information people that you can ask.
Yeah,
it took a while.
Smaller tourism industry.
To ask.
But it's also a more real town, isn't it?
It's a real town. It's a real town.
When you walk around in the residential area, you're in a real
It's
town.
a bit quiet. Some tourists, I don't know where they're coming from, but there's some tourists.
We also had I don't know how to explain this. Both in Lagos and here in Faro, we wandered into I don't know what, in Lagos it was so shocking I didn't take pictures. But then once I figured out sort of what it was, and it was okay to take pictures, I think, I took pictures here in Faro. I'm talking about the unusual practice of bone chapels.
The one in Lagos, you didn't take photos. Oh, you'll have goosebumps everywhere.
Yeah, because it's kind of rougher, and
Right?
there's nobody
rough,
there to
it's so
explain
old,
it. Just a half-open
there's no
door.
tourists. Just like I pick on a door and I go, holy cow.
But here, it's a bit.
It's like a tourist.
It's more organized, and so we went to see it. So I've took some pictures. What I need to do now is do a bit of research on how this comes to be. My current theory is that for whatever reason they didn't want to have a graveyard and
On the wall.
came up with a new idea. I have to do some.
Did they dug those skulls?
Because right.
No.
So I would kind of like to know why. What's the thinking? They're both in monasteries, right? These are monasteries. More to learn.
Let's go. It's 10:30. By the time 11:30, we have 2 hours.
Time to roll. And I'm ready for a big city again. So I think
I
Seville's
like cities. So.
going to do that.
Yeah.
So today we have a 3-hour bus ride. What's that going to cost us?
Cost me €40 for each. So €80 for Joe and I. That is a that's a 12:30 bus. But if you go for an earlier bus, it will cost you 69 plus euro. So I think we get a good fare.
Yeah, we save some money. We're going to need that money for a higher accommodation cost in Seville. But I also think we're staying in a better place. So you deserve a better place. We won't be staying in bunk beds. And for the first time, we're both going to be in the same bed. Because we've been getting...
No, don't have to.
No, we have to. Because we've been getting a deal on these little beds. But no deal. So we get to stay in the same bed. So that's good.
Okay.
So I think we're going to go head out for breakfast.
Yeah.
And walk. We can walk over to the bus station,
We
another
will.
plus. And because we have lots of time and it's not that far. So Seville, Spain is our next
We're gonna
stop.
go. Make sure that your passport is ready.
We never totally know where we're going
No.
until we make the final decision. So we still have some questions where we're going to go after Seville, but we'll answer those questions. We're packing a library. We have a Lonely Planet book on Portugal, a Lonely Planet book on Spain, and we have a Lonely Planet book on Morocco. So we're packing about 50 pounds of paper. But it means
A sack of rice. The weight is a sack of rice.
so we have choices to be made on this 1 month trip. Okay?
Here we go.
Time to go.